3 bolt pattern tractor tires and rims. That would give it about a 4-inch lift. Maybe 5-inch. Well, on my way to my house, decided to take another trail that I don't do very often. This one here is a quad trail, but you know, it only scrapes a little. But got some tires in the back. Now I'm thinking for the go-kart, if I happen to use those tires, it might force the front end to aim down, which could be bad, but I guess we'll find out. Anyway, this trail's a little bit narrow, you could say, so I better not record when I'm going down it. But it's an awesome trail. The reason why I'm going down here is to see if the go-kart will go down it without touching, and actually, surprisingly, I think it will. Hey, Chip. Hey, where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Chip, were you just living in the fridge? Chip, what are you doing? Oh, you so well hidden in there. Oh, there he goes. Any bird nests in here again? Literally, I just cleaned those out 2 days ago. Hydrometer is, just check that real quick, but project for today before it rains is horde cleanup. Quite literally, horde cleanup. Had a few people interested in this thing, but no offers that is worthy. So I got those bigger tires to try on it. Pretty sure that 3 lug is going to be the same, but it might be different. This is from a tractor. But this area here, I'm just going to start by moving everything out into the back for now. Yes, it's just moving everything, but some of that stuff there has to go to the trash. But probably going to take the mower and mow out a spot back here to move the junk pile. Temporary. Because this patch here, still deciding. 12 by 12, 10 by 10 is too small. 16 by 16, or maybe a 12 by 24. 12 by 24 is actually a vehicle size, so maybe a 14 even by 24. 16 by 24, maybe go 28. I'm not too sure yet. But I want enough room that, of course, I can work on those guys during the winter. I'm going to be going most likely a wooden floor. Kind of want to go wood instead of gravel. That way it's a little bit easier to insulate, because I plan to have a propane furnace in it, blue flame heater style. So again, never touched anything on these ones. This one here I might pour in a bit of gas, see if I can get it going. Everything's all loose because the tires are loose on it, but if I'm going to try getting this one going, first thing I'm going to do is get that belt off it, or jack it up, one of the two. But I'm noticing the motor mounts are pretty much shot on it. Some good play in the front end there, but wheels and tires are actually just not even tight on there, so there's a little bit of work that needs to be done. This intake box on this one here is just hanging there loose, but I'm going to also do some cutting in the back there, and going to actually clear out 2 different spots and decide from there where I'm going to build it. I was thinking of right here, but I kind of want to keep this open for a trail. Well, just did a little bit of mowing here, just kind of leaving. I want to leave kind of patches like this, let them get kind of bush-like, because some of those trees are already 10 feet tall in the back there. This area here, I'm going to clear out a trail down the center there, but I'm going to leave that patch all the way to here. I'm going to leave this patch there, and that's going to be the trail to go into here, and that's going to be a gate sooner or later. This patch, of course, I'm leaving, and we're just going for a quick quad ride. We got rained out. It's not even that late, but it's just the fact that hard rain hit, so no dust on the trails. As for this lawnmower here, it's working awesome. Besides blowing a hole in the deck, I'm not sure if that made it on my last video there, but yeah, I don't know what it was, but something went through there and there's a stick sticking out of it after, but just going for a quick quad ride. The wild strawberry patch is doing pretty good. I've been picking off, or I've been picking those for quite some time. Like this guy right in here. They're little tiny baby ones. Some of them are full of sand. But why am I here today?
Because you had to come save me from the demon rodent.
Yeah. Thought it was a marten, but it looks like just a fat ass
Groundhog.
groundhog was under the house and making a hell of a noise. So caught him on camera.
Look at Proxy's footprints. She looks like a velociraptor.
And again, rainy weekend. Just going to go do some more brush cutting. And got all the parts for the go-kart. Like I got the stuff, air filter, spark plug, transmission fluid, kill switch, everything else it needs. So it needs, and even those tires to try. But over here we had, as you guys seen from the previous clip, something decided to crawl under the house and make a lot of noise. So that was all dug out, and roughly 18 inches wide, maybe 2 inches deep, cement pad put around it. But it needs to be raised up a fair bit around the house still. But that's where that stuff's coming in. So, oh, and this area here. So, and then for that east trough there, and I got to keep a trail going across. But it does seem to soak right up very fast into the ground. So, anyway, going to be cleaning out the pool. Going to modify a sub pump setup or something to work as a pool vacuum because it's very dusty. And I noticed this thing here likes to fill up with water when it rains. Air filter anyway. Yeah, that bolt pattern there is a little bit off. It would fit along the edges, but the center bore is the wrong size. That one there is bigger, but it would hit in a few spots. And just as a size comparison, so that would give it roughly 4.5 inches of extra ground clearance. But yeah, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. These are still way too big. So, but they are 3-bolt hubs, so I don't know. And this is 1/8 inch, I believe. It's a pretty heavy duty axle on this sucker. But I guess I'll go on to a different project. And I was originally thinking of flipping the axle underneath. But to do that, I'm going to need a different drive belt, which is possible to do. Oh, and of course, adjust the rear brakes, move the bracket and everything. Okay, so I just took a full inch off this because now it has the full threads. That could be cut down, but I'll leave it. Think I'll fit? You fit perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't think I could do this. The seat's a bit wet. You know, I'm fat and all, but I could do it. Whew. Oh. Yeah, if I sit up here, wait, I'm not even on the seat, am I?
No. Tuck in the belly.
Oh, no, wait. Well, oh no, I need my legs. Oh, wow.
Can you reach the pedals with your hands at least?
Yeah. But I mean, I can't dick steer, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And where are my feet going to go?
I don't know.
Okay, just wait.
You'll be controlling.
Here, come lift my leg up. Okay,
perfect.
Next. Okay, see, this is where the pedals should be for me. And then I could actually drive it. It's touching my stomach.
Too bad they cut it down.
Yeah, because that's probably where...
Yeah.
So that's about from there to there. Oh yeah, I'd have to add a minimum of a foot. But I mean, I could have my knees bent. And I swear if this table breaks, I'm going to be so upset.
I don't know, I think it's pretty sturdy.
Yeah, I could not let go of those pedals. I'd be full bore and full brake the entire time. Or just drive like this with no brake. Full bore.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And I like if this wouldn't have been moved, it would have been up here, and I couldn't even fit in.
Yeah.
I mean, worst case, I could drive like this. Gas brake. Gas.
Use your stomach to steer the wheel.
Yeah, one hand, and then.
I mean, the wheel ain't going nowhere.
That's true. Maybe I'll try it like that, just for a video.
Maybe once we get new tires.
Yeah. Okay, turn off the video. Oh, splits. Rip. Pop. Goes the. Oh, stuck on the. Hey, actually, that feels kind of cool. Drive like. Oh, wait, no. The feet would hit. Okay.
How do you feel?
Like I just freaking tried to ride a horse. Okay, let's see how easy you get on it now. It's literally perfect for you.
I bounce what? I'm hitting bounce one side, hitting my crotch. There goes my chance of having babies.
Oh God, you got lots of room. You're good. Okay. So I was thinking of putting a garage in that opening, making a trail through here. So long story short is the horde. When I say the horde, I'm talking about this stuff here. I need to move. I did a little bit of clearing through here. I'm doing it kind of slowly because I'm deciding, because all this metal and stuff here. Hey, the camera, I just turned up the brightness too much. So if I go right from here to the end there, and I could go what's already cut straight in this line here to where it's cut right at the bottom of that tree, which is right there. I could go 20 or 14 by 30 easily. But all this horde that we have to move to be able to do it. Oh, one more thing, you know my trail there? It's going to continue through here, through there, and then probably to around the front of the motorhome. But I'm thinking of cleaning out actually back here. You can see what I'm working with here. This already has been cleaned out pretty good, but this all burnt. This all new growth. You see the stumps here? They're a bitch to get out, but I'm thinking if I put the scrap pile back here behind these trees here, like you can't even see it on that side. So if I move it here, you won't see it there. There's the neighbor's new house there. Like they might see it a little bit. But I'm kind of thinking of moving some of the junk just through here. So make a quick trail through here. And the idea of doing it is just kind of clean it up a little bit here so it's easier to work. Hey, look, all the free grass seed. I should make you go do this, Logan. And then go sprinkle it everywhere.
Yes, senpai.
Did you the balls just reverse?
No, senpai.
He's watching too much anime porn. So,
Maybe.
okay. Well, by the way, if I do build in here, build my leg on that. If I do build in here, this tree here, which is, well, there's probably close to, well, top of my head is right there. So, 8 feet. That tree has to go. These two trees might have to go. And, of course, these ones, I'll transplant what I can. They'll probably die if I transplant them, but we'll see. The other option is, instead of going longwise, this way with the garage, go this way. But bad thing about doing that is going to make the backyard look smaller. With this here, if anything, it's going to make it look bigger, I think. The other lawnmower would not start after the rain, but this one started right up. So lovely sounding. Oh, it's a stump. Well, you guys get the point. Shit kicking lawnmower. That was the stump.